How do you move 100 million tons of earth without breaking a sweat? Meet the machines that laugh at mountains. This is the Caterpillar 6090 FS, one of the biggest hydraulic mining shovels ever built. It's not just a machine, it's a force of nature. With a single scoop, it can rip out 60 tons of rock, enough to fill a dump truck in seconds. Imagine a beast so powerful it could dig through a mountain like it's butter. Today, we're diving into the monster that reshapes landscapes and helps uncover treasures buried for millennia. Stick around, because this story's bigger than the machine itself. Let's break this giant down. The 6090 FS weighs over 1,000 tons. That's like 2 fully loaded Boeing 747s parked on your front lawn. To move this behemoth, you'll need twin Cummins QSK 60 engines. Together, they pump out 4,500 horsepower, more grunt than 15 monster trucks combined, or a small locomotive. Each engine displaces 60 liters, roughly 30 times larger than your average car engine. The fuel consumption? About 1,000 gallons per day during normal operation. That's your car's annual fuel budget, gone in 24 hours. Its arm stretches 43 feet from pivot to bucket tip. And the bucket? An enormous 52 cubic yards of capacity. Picture this. One scoop could swallow your living room whole, furniture and all. A single load can weigh more than 6 adult elephants. But it's not just brute strength. Hydraulics makes this thing dance. The 6090's heart is a hydraulic system pushing 5,000 psi of pressure through miles of hoses, turning raw power into precision movement. Each hydraulic cylinder on the main boom is the size of a telephone pole, capable of lifting a small apartment building. The tracks that move this Titan are over 30 feet long and nearly 6 feet wide, creating a footprint that spreads its massive weight to prevent sinking into soft ground. This isn't just a shovel on steroids. It's a surgical Titan designed for one purpose: moving mountains one bite at a time. So what happens when you unleash these beasts? Let's head to some of the world's largest open pit mines, where massive hydraulic shovels transform the landscape daily. At operations like these, located in challenging environments from high-altitude mountain ranges to remote deserts, these machines prove their worth. In many major mining operations worldwide, machines like these claw through rock and clay, moving hundreds of millions of tons of earth to expose valuable minerals deep below. That's equivalent to carving away the Great Pyramid of Giza, not once, but dozens of times over. A single machine of this caliber can shift 6,000 tons per hour, like clearing a soccer or NFL field's worth of dirt piled 3 feet deep in about an hour and a half. In a single 12-hour shift, one machine can move enough material to fill 20 Olympic swimming pools. Large-scale mines process hundreds of thousands of tons of ore daily, sometimes extracting just a few ounces of precious metals from each ton. Operators work in rotating shifts, perched in a cab the size of a small office 20 feet off the ground. The cab itself is a technological marvel. Climate-controlled, ergonomically designed, with joystick controls and multiple screens showing real-time data from the machine's sensors. These operators undergo months of training, often in simulators before ever touching the real controls. One wrong move and you're tipping a $1 million monster or swinging a 60-ton load too fast. The precision required is staggering, moving tons of earth within centimeters of target. Maintenance crews work around the clock to keep these giants running, with scheduled downtime costing thousands per hour. But they don't just dig, they rewrite landscapes. Satellite images from decades ago compared to today show entirely different topographies across mining regions. Where natural features once stood, massive terraced craters now descend hundreds of meters into the earth, their spiraling access roads resembling ancient amphitheaters carved into the highlands. But here's where mining turns mind-blowing. These colossal excavations don't just unearth minerals, they sometimes expose secrets hidden for millions of years. Across South America's mines, operators have stumbled upon astonishing relics locked in the earth. One incredible moment struck in 2007 at the Cerrejón mine in Colombia. As giant excavation machines tore into ancient sediment, workers caught sight of odd fragments in the displaced dirt. Sharp-eyed operators stopped the equipment, and geologists swooped in to check it out. Paleontologists followed, revealing a stunning discovery: the fossilized remains of Titanoboa, a monstrous snake stretching over 40 feet, dated to 58 million years ago. The find was nearly intact, with vertebrae wider than a man's chest and a skull made for crushing. This wasn't just a coal pit anymore. It was a prehistoric vault. The fossil, a relic from the Paleocene epoch, shed light on life after the dinosaurs. Carbon dating and rock analysis pinned its age back when this rugged land was a swampy coastal plain. The find proved something wild. This terrain wasn't always solid ground. It was a submerged basin, heaved upward by tectonic might. The Nazca Plate's clash with South America lifted it over eons, turning a drowned world into highlands. This unearthed history reshaped our grasp of ancient ecosystems and geology. Tiny fossils of swamp creatures in the same layers confirmed it was once a watery realm. Today's mining gear, chasing coal and ore, accidentally peeled back time. For enthusiasts and experts, it's a wake-up call. These metal titans don't just shift dirt, they rewrite Earth's story. The Titanoboa bones now sit with the Colombian Geological Survey, a tribute to the surprises mining unveils. Let's put these machines into perspective. One scoop from the 6090 could fill a backyard pool in seconds. Its bucket can hold over 206,000 pounds of material in a single bite. That's the weight of about 60 cars. If you parked your SUV inside the bucket, you'd still have room for several more. The machine's reach extends to 67 feet at maximum radius, enough to pluck a school bus from across a 4-lane highway without moving its tracks. When fully extended, the arm and bucket could reach the 5th floor of an apartment building. Assembly of these giants is an engineering feat in itself. It's so big that it's shipped in pieces on up to 45 separate flatbed trucks and assembled on site like a Lego set from hell. The main assembly process can take up to 3 weeks with specialized crews and multiple cranes working in concert. The counterweight alone, essential for balance, weighs as much as 5 city buses. The machine's lifespan? With proper maintenance, a hydraulic shovel of this caliber can operate for over 100,000 hours. That's more than 11 years of continuous operation. Throughout its life, a single machine might move enough material to fill the Empire State Building 150 times over. And when it's done, mountains are transformed, replaced by craters half a mile deep and several miles wide. Major mining operations have removed entire peaks from mountain ranges, transforming topography so dramatically that local weather patterns have changed. All achieved one bucket load at a time. This isn't just engineering, it's transformation. These massive hydraulic shovels represent humanity's ability to reshape the very face of our planet. Major mines worldwide continue operating today, and machines like the 6090 keep carving away, proving size isn't everything. It's what you do with it. The Caterpillar 6090 FS isn't just a machine. It's a mountain slayer, a landscape transformer, a giant among giants. It represents the pinnacle of hydraulic mining shovel technology, the culmination of decades of engineering innovation. These machines continue to evolve. The latest models incorporate GPS guidance systems accurate to within centimeters, allowing operators to dig precisely to engineered specifications without manual measurements. Autonomous operations are on the horizon, with machines capable of working predetermined patterns with minimal human intervention. But the human element remains crucial. Behind every massive hydraulic shovel is a team of skilled operators, mechanics, and engineers, the unsung heroes who keep these titans moving. They work in extreme conditions, from high-altitude cold to scorching desert heat across global mining operations. Next time, we're tracking something even wilder. Think cranes that lift skyscrapers, or drag lines that dwarf this beast. The Bucyrus 8750 dragline, for instance, weighs over 8,000 tons, 8 times heavier than the 6090 we just explored. Its bucket alone can hold 275 cubic yards of material. What's the craziest machine you've ever seen? Maybe it's a tunnel boring machine creating underground highways, or specialized rigs drilling miles beneath the ocean floor. Drop it in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe, because the world of massive machines is just getting started. This is Hard Hat Industries, where we celebrate the equipment that builds our world.